20 content creators will be competing for their share of RuneScape's biggest ever prize pool. Week to week, they'll have to face off versus one another in intense challenges, cutthroat eliminations, and more. Welcome to the Gielinor Games.
I'm a jet setter, high class, high fashion. No time to talk, no distraction. I know my place and I come first. You wanna live like this, get torn. It's on a race and I come first. I take it all, it's what I deserve.
Welcome back, everyone, to your fourth challenge on this season of Gielinor Games. I have been loving what I've been seeing so far this season. Great challenges, intense bannings, and all the loving friendships being formed.
I think that after everybody watched what Solo Mission did last season, I don't think anybody was planning to come into this and have it be a clean game where we all do our own thing, we all have our friendships. I think everybody knew that things were gonna get a little bit spicy behind the scenes, and that's exactly how it's turned out.
Fresh off 2 back-to-back wins, I'm feeling good right now, but that can all change in an instant. It's important to get these wins. I don't want to see myself in that banning, and the best way to do that is to win the challenge.
Foe, after your dance in the agility arena last week, you have earned yourself immunity for today, which means you are safe from going into elimination.
After last week's banning, I kind of felt good about this week. We're starting up a new challenge, and I have zero stress whatsoever. I can't go anywhere. I could screw up entirely today, and I'm still here, so I feel good. I feel good.
With the format of this season, earning immunity becomes more and more important the farther we go.
I'm playing the game, Soup. Alright, man, I've realized that there's a lot of sneaky, snaky stuff going on behind the scenes. You got Solo Mission and Frames team on one side, and you've got Eevescaped and I don't even know, Eevescaped and whoever else, man. There's two big teams. And you know what, Soup? I'm gonna try and ride them both, bro. I'm gonna try and play the field, and I'm gonna try and go undetected for as long as I can. Play them at their own game, buddy.
I try to show up to these challenges with fresh ideas that will leave not only you guys, but the viewers satisfied as well. And you know what else is fresh and can leave you satisfied? No, not getting a haircut at the Falador hairdresser. Yeah, okay, buddy. Factor meals can. Factor delivers fresh, ready-made meals to your doorstep. The meals are never frozen and designed by dietitians to ensure every meal is full of delicious, nutritional quality. No more meal prep, no more dishes, and no unhealthy fast food. Factor is great for a multitude of reasons, but here are some of my favorites. If you're looking to cut down on takeout, Factor can help. Their chef-prepared meals take the guesswork out of eating well, and you can't go wrong with the convenience. The no-hassle prepared foods, shakes, or smoothies are ready in just 2 minutes with no prep or cleanup necessary. They even have options for those following a keto, low-calorie, vegan, or vegetarian lifestyle. With consistently updated menus, you'll never get tired of what they have to offer. You can try Factor and get 60% off your first box by using PogSoup DEC60 or by heading to the link in the description. Ready-made meals are something everyone should try, and with a 60% off offering from Factor, now is definitely the time. As all of you know, this season's prize pool is once again viewer sponsored, and so far you guys have been very generous. If you'd like to contribute to the prize pool of Gielinor Games, hop in my clan chat, Soup, in-game, and send me a message letting me know you'd like to add to the prize pool. Or join my house in-game, Soup, and add your contribution to the tip jar right next to the portal. The final total will be revealed at the end of the season. Also, don't forget to grab a Gielinor Games shirt to support the competitors on this season. All proceeds go straight to the prize pool as well.
Having Ditta Bitter, Verf, and Sea Engineer out of the competition this early is so good. Not only because they are very good players at RuneScape, but also they're Gielinor Games veterans. And it's not just about how good you are at RuneScape. It's also about the alliances you have and being able to manipulate people outside of the games. All of these new players have never done this before, and they're very easily manipulated.
So far this season, we've had a solo challenge, a 5-team challenge, and a big team versus big team challenge. Today, I'm very happy to say that we'll be doing a throwback to Season 2, Teams of 2. And not only are today's teams going to be throwback teams, the challenge will as well. Today, you guys will be playing Gold Fever. Like I said last week, you guys are going to have to continue to earn yourself a spot in the games, and today you'll need to earn some GP.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
All of you have 1 hour to make as much money from scratch as possible, but this time you have some extra decisions to make. Your team will be locked to one of 9 different regions available to you for the entirety of the challenge. Once you and your teammate have chosen a region, you're completely locked to it. Now, I will allow all of you to have access to the Grand Exchange for the entirety of the challenge. Each of you will start with 5 Varrock teleports that you can use anytime throughout the hour to get to the Grand Exchange. Once at the Grand Exchange, you can use it however long you'd like to buy and sell items. You are not, however, allowed to use the bank at the Grand Exchange. Only use the area to buy and sell items. You can only use banks in your chosen area. To get back to your area, all of you can either buy items on the Grand Exchange that teleport you back, or you can use the ferry ring just outside the GE. As usual, we have some restrictions this time around as well. No Prifdinnis, no POH usage, no diary items, no mini games, no chinchampas, and no slayer tasks.
Yeah, can you say those again?
Is that listed somewhere? Yeah. Please.
No making money.
Yeah, I don't know about the rest of them. I got it though. You don't need to repeat it for me. I'm good.
And that framed is why I have so much respect for you.
Thank you.
The team that makes the most amount of GP from scratch in 1 hour will win today's challenge.
I initially was totally prepared for a money-making challenge if it were the rules from last season. The thing about this is that every season it seems like new rules keep getting added and added, so once I heard that it was region locked, all of my plans went out the window.
There is one slight issue. We have an odd number of players. 17 of you are here, which means that one of you is going to have to play today's challenge alone. And that player is going to be decided in the best way possible. A Falador party room drop party.
Oh, jeez.
Christ alive. Oh, I thought it was a brilliant idea. It's nostalgia, it's RNG, it's something that none of us have probably done for like 10 years.
I'm going to release 1 million GP and 1,000 platinum tokens into the Falador party room. The player that receives the least amount of GP from the drop party will be the person who won't have a teammate today. Not only will you make the least amount of money, but you'll also have to do today's challenge all alone.
Valley Party Room, very comfortable. Was very happy to see an RNG-based challenge, especially in the party room, which is a place I've spent an enormous amount of time. Back in the day, I owned a party room clan chat called Pop for Cash.
So, without further ado, let's get this party started.
Throwback to 2006, bursting balloons for our spots in the Gielinor Games, but there's so many people in here, there's no way that I'll be the one person that's singled out. I'm solo mission, but come on, the odds are in my favor.
There's a party going on, are you there? Yes, we have a little way just to show we care.
When the lever's pulled, the biggest drops instantly go to the first balloons that come down. If you can pop one right away, you've got a really good chance of getting a big stack of something. I got a ton. I'm so rich.
130k, I've already won. First balloon, 130k.
Oh, I got the house telling.
Yeah, share some, bro. Come on.
I love the Falador party room since I have so many fond memories back in the day of just camping there nonstop for drop parties. Hearing that the Falador party room will determine who is going to be on their own for this challenge, I have never wanted to win at a drop party more than today. This is actually so bad. I got 6 GP.
Oh, mate,
I see coins. I see coins.
I'm balling, boys. I'm fine. I'm good.
Everyone loves the party room. Balloons are popping, party peaks dancing, good vibes. At this stage, whatever bit of money you can get is a big advantage.
So what was the cash count in that bad boy? I'm so rich, bro. I have over $1 million.
What the f***?
I have
I thought you only put 1 mil in that.
I got 439 platinum tokens as well, though.
Oh my god, a platinum token! Oh my god, I have 1 platinum token, okay. 1 platinum token. A single platinum token. It was literally just laying there on the floor and like no one saw it because it was so microscopic. At first I thought I didn't get anything and then at last second I got it like right before the challenge ended and then yeah, I was saved.
Bro, he's got nothing. I've got nothing as well.
We were popping nothing, mate. Buddy.
Of course, Bodhi overcomes just immediately is like, oh, I got 600k, and like just starts like popping off, celebrating. Lo and behold, I end with 0 GP.
Solo mission skill specs and its will. You 3 have made 0 GP from this drop party. You have lived every kid's nightmare from 2008.
Usually I'm pretty good at drop parties, man, getting my little grubby mitts on some goodies as fast as I can, but I don't know what was wrong with me today. Everything was popping was just depression.
Fortunately, I still have a bit of GP left over, so I'm throwing 100k back in the party room chest. The person who makes the least amount of GP from these balloons will officially be by themselves for today's challenge. Good luck.
Go, go, go.
Oh my god, this is gonna take so long.
Oh!
I got money on my first balloon!
How much did you get?
Oh, it's a secret, bro. Don't worry about it.
It's a matter of how much you get, bro.
Wait, I just realized, how much did you put in? 100K? Mm-hmm. I'm guaranteed to win.
No!
Are you actually?
I just realized I got 65K. Well, that's the majority of the money, so I just stood there. I was like, you guys can battle it out like peasants. I'm rich. I'm gonna let you guys pop. You know, it's too much labor sitting here popping like a peasant.
I'm still getting coins, bro.
Well, how much do you have?
I have 65K.
65k. So there's 35 left in.
Yeah, good math.
I've got 18k, so that means I've come second, surely.
Shit.
Luckily, I'm second last, so actually I do get a teammate. It's not a solo mission today. So much better in a team. I'm very happy. Unfortunately, Skillspect is on his own, but it is what it is.
If there's no GP
Nah, it's
left
empty.
in the
It's
chest,
empty,
all
bro.
the
I've
GP
lost.
is
I've
gone.
lost, bro.
Yeah, all the
16K.
GP.
I'm in the bin.
If you
I'm
want,
in the bin.
if you want the 6 GP I got, man, I
I'm
got
done,
you.
dude. I'm done. I'm solo.
It came down to who had the least money, and of course, it ended up being Skillspect.
Seeing solo mission, just bragging about how much of a coins he's getting, man, and I'm just sat there looking at my stack. I'm like, how much can be left? Check the coffer. It's completely empty, Soup. I know it's over, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. Nothing I could do.
Nothing like a good old drop party to kick things off today. Unfortunately, the person who earned the least amount of GP from the drop party was, fittingly, Mr. Skillspecs. Skillspecs, I'm sorry, my man, but that means you won't have a partner today, and you will have to compete alone.
Can you tell me who my partner was, or was that a sign?
Your partner was Torvesta.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I ended up being the one who had no money. I know what kind of sick, twisted individual you are, and if you're partnering people up today, you're probably going to put me with Torvesta, so it's a bullet dodged.
Before the teams are finalized, we have one more thing to do. Foe, you are immune from going into today's banning, but I'm going to give you even more power.
Oh.
I'm going to let you choose your partner for today's challenge, and whoever you choose will also be immune from going into today's banning.
Oh,
Oh, you're awesome, man.
I'll let you bench press me, bro. I'll let you bench press me.
Oh, come on. I just won that challenge.
Spotted you at Roomfest.
This is tough. This is pressure here. I don't know that this is a good thing because, like, in a way, it makes me a target. Like, obviously, I can't get voted in this week, but whoever I don't choose is going to be upset with me. If I choose someone that's outside of my alliance, then, you know, maybe my alliance gets upset with me.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm taller than you, so, you know, pick me.
Does anyone want to be on my team?
Everyone.
I'd hate immunity, so no, don't pick me, man.
Quite a big decision. Who's it going to be?
You know, I'm just gonna go Iron Man. I'm gonna go with Bodhi.
102 months unsubbed.
I decided to go with Bodhi because obviously we've got this long-standing relation. He's gonna have a plan. He's done Gielinor Games before, and he's done very well on money-making challenges. So he's gonna be safe as well, and it's not gonna be someone, as far as I think, that's on an opposing alliance.
Bodhi, you have been chosen by Foe to be his partner, and by the transitive property, it also means you are safe from the banning today as well.
I voted for him out in the previous episode. We want to put someone in where you don't really know what's going to happen. That's why I'm thinking we put Foe in. I've been saying he's very strong in every other aspect. Oh, is that the whole call? Like, do I tell him? Do I not? I'm not telling him nothing until this episode airs or the episode previous airs, and it all, like, he's watching. He's like, oh, you know what, bro? Traitor in the mist, my friend. Snake in the grass, mate. That's me.
All right, let's get the rest of you into pairs. Settled and Jimmy, you two were together last season, and you'll be together again today.
There's a running back, baby.
Solo mission, you'll be with Eviescape.
Oh, for
Framed, you'll be with 8sat. Tasty, you'll be with Zoe. Bertoso, you'll be with Torvesta. Will, you're with V the Victim.
Let's go. Okay.
And Hanani, your partner will be Sinferna. Surprisingly, the only duo here from last season is Settled and Jimmy. I mean, Skillspecs and Bodhi are here too, but they can't be together. So Settled and Jimmy, you guys win that award.
I don't mean to alarm you guys, but the best duo in Gielinor Games history is back, and we're here to make some money.
All right, it's time to make some money. The duo that earns the most will win today's challenge. If you earn the least, you'll also be unable to vote in today's banning votes. And you'll also, well, you'll find out about that soon. Let's get this money-making show on the road. Your time starts now.
Start now.
Right now, go. Get your sturgeons.
Okay, I'm getting them, picking them up.
It's all just based on the clicks here. This is so good.
I'm
I don't even have
not
to
losing
wait
any
for the
ticks.
respawn. We're gonna get so many damn sturgeons. I literally got a full inventory. I had the best idea. This is an unbeatable strategy I've got. I was watching this small channel, you probably haven't heard of him, called Soup. And he has this unusual moneymaker that I watched about 3 months ago of picking up sturgeons and skinning them, I guess. I don't know how you get caviar out of it. I usually just shove a knife in the loins and then you sell that and bam, it's like 1 million GP an hour. And with 2 of us, surely we're unstoppable. This is so stupid. It might just work.
It might
There you
just
are.
work. We don't know.
Here we go.
Actually don't know. She seemed so confident about it. I was like, okay, fine. Like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. So I kind of just let her take the wheel, and I was just hoping for the best.
Oh, go. Okay.
I'm a battle
No.
axe.
Oh, okay, Jekyll f***ed off. It's all over. It's
over,
okay
man.
though. I'm
Might as
getting
well
so
quit,
many malicious
honestly.
ashes
I'm so
right
sorry,
off
I
the
just
rip,
kicked your
dude.
guy. My bad. Yeah, I got a bunch of malicious ashes,
We're
which is an
making-
irit seed.
What is the lowest rat we can do with no money to make good money? I just threw out the idea to loot necreals right away, and I thought back to when I did Slayer, and all of these little goons were sliming in there, picking up my rune square shields and all this other stuff. I just thought, yep, that's the one. We're gonna be those goons.
So malicious ashes are 1.5k. I'm gonna definitely take those.
Huge.
Me and Victim are super tight. Like honestly, when I first started streaming, like one of the closest people I had in the community as a friend, you know, I didn't really know anybody. So when I found out he was on my team, I was so stoked because I also know that he's cracked and probably the most underrated player in the history of the game. Yeah, I got the malicious ashes out the wazoo right now, dude.
I'm
Grimy
used.
mare and till.
The best part about necreals is that there's no requirement. It takes no money. So we knew we could go straight there and start picking things up. Although a lot of people will do a good job of grabbing their rune items or their death rune drops or whatever, they added these ashes for prayer XP. And the good ashes that the greater necreal drop are worth like 1.6k each or something like that. We knew that if we could find some kind of rich players who weren't Iron Men, then we'd get like 30k in inventory or more just off of these ashes. I don't think we'll win, but we definitely will not lose.
Start now. All right, let's go.
Oh shit.
Dragon medallion. Yeah, give me one of them. And we go to the chest. We get these.
We knew the Gao tuber was like a one-off thing. There's no way that's happening again. This time we were gonna do something just as stupid in a land where Settled's a little familiar with the atmosphere and the crowd there. I trusted his instinct here. I mean, he knows the place like the back of his hand, and he suggested trying to get the blood shard, pickpocketing. So that's what we went and tried out.
Start now. Okay, you said start now. Pick it back up.
Go. All right. Go down the stairs. We're going east.
As soon as I got into the call with him, before I could get a word out, he's like, we're doing wilderness. And he just started rattling off what we were going to do. And I was like, okay, man. His idea was that we would collect steel plate bodies, which this method I was familiar with, but I didn't realize it was still good. So I was a little suspicious. I was like, does he know what he's talking about? Yeah. He does. This is like basically his life.
So I'm going to be grabbing the earth staffs now. It's a difference of like 100 GP, so it's actually not terrible. Hearing that today's challenge is going to be another money-making challenge, and we would be doing it with our partners from last season, I can't help but be a little bit thankful for Sea Engineer being knocked out since, listen, I like him. He was in the Alliance, but he sucked at money-making. He really did.
I only need 6 more.
Oh, okay.
Last year, Kevin won the money-making challenge. He had RNG on his side. All I'm asking is for him to do the same thing with me this year. We'll be smooth sailing to the end, grab the crown, make some power moves, and go home.
Okay, I'm good. Right, Goldor, that was about. Oh, there's 2 Goldors. I'm not gonna grab that because I don't actually know if that's a spawn. Okay, selling Goldor. Me and Paul, we wanted to try and go for something that wasn't really RNG and something that would give us a consistent stack, which would realistically not put us at the bottom. We went for a strategy where we runecrafted nature runes via the abyss. As long as we entered the nature altar through the abyss, which is the wilderness, and left without entering Karangia, we weren't actually breaking the rules. Our strategy was, I was going to runecraft double nature runes for the entire hour because as far as I calculated, it would guarantee about 600 to 700,000 GP.
So we'll start out by just running bringing up to the Zami Mage, going to the Nature Altar, double runecrafting natures for both of us until we get enough money for me to do revs for some hopefully big ticket money, and Adam to continue doing runecrafting with nature runes to make some steady money.
Start now. All right, let's go. I'm still walking over there.
Click
Sorry,
some
I'm
white berries.
making my way. All right, let's go grab these bad boys. Our plan initially was just to loot the white berries and then get a really, really basic setup for lava dragons so that we could get enough money for a better setup for revs. Neither of us are really good PKers, so we were thinking one of us was going to stay at lava dragons the whole time and the other would go to revs.
Start now. Let's go. Good luck.
Let's go.
First thing that comes into my head, it's got to be revenants. The money there is incredible. It's guaranteed. We don't have to rely on RNG. But of course, there is the risk of us getting PK'd and losing everything. But I do think it is worth the risk.
This is where it takes us 20 minutes to get the f***ing looting back. I've got it. Me and Torvester, it's a match made in heaven. It's the lads on tour. Lads on tour. Lads on tour. I don't think Torvester was happy about the situation considering he got dumped with me, but for me, it was all good.
Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. All right, pray melee for the dragon, I think.
Oh, they respawn quick as f***.
Yeah, exactly. We're going to get our inventory real fast. We've settled on the wilderness because high risk, high reward. We're going for the content and we'll be able to get to revs and hopefully snipe a big drop because last time someone got lucky and just won. So hopefully that's us this time. Whoa, there's a PK here. What? Oh, no, no, no.
Shut
He's
the
too low. He was a pure. He was a pure. Wait, I thought the wilderness was dead.
God.
What's going on?
Imagine, bro. What the fuck?
We start the white berries, the classic. Get a full inventory of those straight to the Grand Exchange, and we're both buying pickaxes. We are going mining rune. We're literally going to be getting gold out of the ground.
Dude, the crash star. What the hell?
Now it's time to not get PK during this.
Yeah. Should have brought some Guam and Tar to the little 3-second. I found out that I was going to be paired with Solo Mission, and as we know, last week, he and I kissed and made up, shook hands, and decided to join forces. So this was huge for us. We are easily 2 of the best players left in Gielinor Games, and being on a team, I think we might be unstoppable.
All right. Just me. I got an hour. I make as much money GP as I can. Ghost, don't start, buddy. Jesus. Okay, so I've decided to choose the wilderness. I know, shock and surprise. Starting at the steel sword. Starting at the steel sword spawn. Jesus, Specs, come on, buddy. What the f? Last season, I'm not gonna lie, you know, Bodie's pretty good at the game, but, you know, I was following his methods, and he had me catching Puro imps and hopping around soup, so this time, it was in my hands. I could choose what I wanted to do, you know, what I thought was gonna be the best moneymaker possible. The wilderness can be a cruel mistress, you know, she can give, but also she can take, you know, if I do die. Yo, Giles, that counts. GP. An axe. Giles. A ruby. Okay. We are currently worth 1.2k. Brilliant start. That's actually huge. It's a high risk, high reward scenario. One of the best money makers in the game with nothing required. Revenants. That's the goal, Soup. We're gonna jump in, we're gonna hit some revenants and hope for the best, get some good loots.
Trade you money.
You have enough money to buy new essence, right?
I bought loads. I've got enough for the whole challenge.
We are so golden, dude. I'm literally, holy shit, we're actually golden. I think the ashes are going to make the majority of our profit.
I agree, yeah. Okay, I ran up to the other guy and I said, can you stop? I said, can you stop looting everything, please? I'm just naked with a crown on, being like, all demanding.
I would be surprised if we weren't the richest team right now.
Yeah.
We're the richest men in the Gielinor Games.
Richest, smartest, most handsome. Well, we just got everything going for us. It's unreal.
Dude, you want to just hop around real quick, see if we can just get random loot from these guys? Like, they left behind a rune dagger and stuff. Like,
Really? We were not getting any successful pickpockets. I think I was going on streaks of like 6 in a row, getting told to go f myself by the NPC. On our way to the house where we're gonna pickpocket, we notice people are training there and there's stuff on the ground, which is pretty valuable. There's like adamant plate bodies and rune arrows and stuff, and we're kind of salivating at the thought of picking it up.
yeah, I got 12K.
What the f?
I guess we might as well just hop around real quick, see if people leave behind more stuff.
So it's been about 20 minutes at this point, and Jimmy and I have been pickpocketing for a while, and, you know, I kind of thought about this for a second. Did I come on Gielinor Games to train thieving, or did I come on Gielinor Games to make some content? So there was only one answer to that question. It was time to beg.
Dude, I need these guys to leave behind some loot. They are being very greedy. I'm so poor. Can you leave behind some items, please?
They're gonna say
Just got scammed for everything.
Dude, that's actually a... What if we begged? What if we panhandled?
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
We kind of evolved into worse people as the challenge went on, because we thought, you know, since we're already stooping this low, why not start psychologically manipulating anyone we come across, guilt tripping them, making it seem like we are on our last leg, basically anything to make them feel sorry for us, to get some handouts.
Oh, this guy left behind a Marintil. We're already making strides.
Yes.
Oh, another bracelet, 43k.
I just got another bracelet.
Nice. Yeah, exactly, 40k. Revenants, I mean, you don't need anything too special to kill them, and you don't have to rely on rare drops. They have a very consistent drop table of alcohols and all sorts, so you're definitely going to make money there as long as you don't die.
Bracelet of Ethereum already. That's like 30k.
Happy days.
And a Rage Cave teleport. I bet you that's expensive as well.
You know, there's little leaderboards that show you how everyone's doing. Like to think we're just sat at the top the whole time. Unless someone pulled some like dragon legs or something from a revenant.
Oh yeah, these done quick as as well.
Yeah, these level 98, I think it makes a good difference.
Yeah, that's sick. Great idea. Oh, dragon plate legs 2.
No,
322k straight up. Should I just go get an avarice right now? With the setup we had, we were going with the magic short bow. That was easily going to be the best DPS. It wasn't even close. Luckily enough, my first drop came in 2 dragon plate legs, which immediately gave me enough GP to go and get that Amulet of Avarice, which obviously gives a boost against the Revenants. Yeah, I got it.
Oh, nice. The Amulet of Avarice is only 380k, and it gives a 20% damage and accuracy buff against Revenants. Revenants are such good money. They drop loads of alcohols, and we have the slight chance to hit the Ancient Artifact table, which can be anywhere from 500k to 16 million gold pieces.
Got a good feeling.
I'm really in the piss right now, man. I'm actually just taking a little sweat, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mystic Air Staff, dude. I have 105k cash.
A Mystic Air Staff is literally a full inventory of ashes, pretty much. Like
Rune Square.
Oh my god, I got it! Oh my god, I saw it from way downtown. I should bring Telegrab.
Just bring Telegrab.
Runeful.
You know I got that shit.
You were hard carrying us. Holy
Dude, I am actually so cracked at this. These guys, just like, I find the rich guys, the whales.
Yeah. Will found all these like kind, normal human beings, some of whom were rich and let him have all these rune items and all this other stuff. And I somehow just ran into like the dregs of humanity. I ran into these Iron Men who were arguing about like real life stuff and flaming each other. I ran into these people who were like question marking me, calling me poor, all this other random stuff. And so I'm sitting there like scrounging ashes here and there while Will's like, oh, rune square shield. Oh, a rune axe. And I'm just sitting there like, please, man, I need some more ashes. Yeah, I had a little bit.
All good though. Rune square.
Oh my god, this guy's a legend. I want to say I love you, but I
This
feel
dude
like
just called me a little rat.
It's really funny.
Iron
No one
Man.
has had a problem with me, and I'm actually
down
stealing
bad,
like
bro.
good shit. Like,
Oh, second pair of rune boots right off the rip. Yes, sir.
dude, you're insane. You're popping off right now. Let's go. There was this guy in the 2.2K world. He just looked stacked. I was like, this guy's 100% not picking anything up. There's no way. And sure enough, rune squares. I think I got one rune chain body, a couple rune full helms, a lot of adamant, a lot of blood runes, death runes, soul runes. Like, he was just leaving absolutely everything. It was crazy.
If this works, imagine if we win it. Imagine if we
This is actually gonna be content. Like, oh man,
Is it
I'm so
not?
the comments are gonna be so funny. I don't even think I'm gonna read the comments for this video.
Oh, if we get eliminated because of Sturge.
It was so funny. I'm so surprised that no one at that pond question marked us or was like, what the f are you guys doing? I'm like a maxed account with like 6,000 raids, Casey, just picking up sturgeon for an hour.
Oh no, I'm getting PK'd.
Oh no, run.
Nah, no, it's okay. It's just one little thing down the drain.
No! I'm dead, my friend. At least I barely had anything, but I lost the kite.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. I have 141k, so 217k overall.
Next time you go and kill somebody and you're in the rep caves, you have no idea what that person's life is like. And I want you to keep that in mind.
Oh my god, I'm so f***ed right now. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh my god, I'm dead. All of a sudden, I'm TB'd, I'm entangled, my whole body turns red with an ancient god sword spec. I'm panicking, I'm praying mage while there's an ancient god sword on me, and my self-worth just fell away in like 10 ticks. It was horrible. Tasty, I'm sorry I died.
How could you?
I still have like 100-something K in the bank though.
We'll be okay, we'll be okay.
I think I only lost like 40K or so.
We lost a little bit of efficiency, and towards the end, I was definitely a little bit worried. I was like, oh man, maybe we didn't win this one. For this general kind of game knowledge, that's not my strong suit.
Mate, you're using D-boots and this could be bad. Don't. Okay, nice. He's f***ed it. I don't have prayer now. I need to get a super restore drop. Okay, no more stupidness like that, Specs. We tell you straight away. We die, we lose everything. Remember that right now. I'm commentating absolutely every single thing that I'm doing, buddy. I feel bad for you in post-editing, man. I mean... I don't have anybody to speak to, so I'm like a crazy man, you know. I'm just speaking to myself for an hour straight. Okay, we gotta move from when it does that. Oh my.
Easy.
Nice. 500k cash stack. Holy sh.
Yeah, the only thing we're missing now is a big drop.
30 minutes to hit big, bro. 30 minutes to big.
Especially with a challenge like this, getting consistent money is going to be the big thing. But also, you have to factor in that someone could just get one big drop and win it all. If you're going to go to something like Zora, you are reliant on the big drops. That's why Revs is so good. You get such consistent money, and then you also have a chance to get a 16 mil emblem or a 20 mil crossbow.
200k I've made.
Oh, hell yeah.
And we're 30 minutes in, so I can probably make another 200 minimum, I'm going to say. Double Natures, I think that might be the first time I've ever actually done them. They're not really a meta on Iron Man, because you just buy runes on Iron Man with these days, because there's so much cash drops in the game. It's always fun to watch the Nature stack, or any rune stack, pile up when you're rune crafting.
Back in season 1 on the money making challenge. I actually died at Revs, don't tell anyone. But this time it's not going to be the same. I'm buying 10 brews. I'm spending the money on the supplies. I can sell them at the end. Safety first. I'm not dying again.
I've got those diamonds, I've got that gold, going once, going twice, going 3 times sold. I've got the class and I've got that style. Everyone is looking at me, they be staring for a while. Who said money can't make me happy?
Dude, I'm living the dream right now. We panhandle. This is who we are now. We're too deep. We might get first.
Yes! 2 rune plate bodies. I'm gonna keep these on me. We'll keep going.
3 runite bars, nice.
Dragon plate skirt.
Oh my god, bang that.
161k, you're gonna laugh.
I just got a bracelet of Ethereum.
You're getting so lucky. You're getting everything.
Holy sh! Double rune boots.
Oh, we sold 1 caviar. Yes.
Hey, for 180?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
the soul selling's working.
Okay. This is the type of content that Gielinor Games needs. Like, I'm glad we decided to do this.
Well, you see, people, they underthink the sturgeons, but there's a lot that goes into it. You gotta get there quickly. You gotta perfectly pick up the right sturgeon. You gotta don't pick up the row. Row gets in the way. And then you gotta tick perfect bloody get the caviar out. It's a whole lot, man. You wouldn't get it.
Because we've probably saturated the market with caviar, so like
we've single-handedly crashed the caviar market.
just
All right,
single-handedly. All right, I'm gonna go check it.
Selling? Yeah.
I'm gonna test it. Yeah. I hated the word sturgeon by the end of that challenge. I think combined between me and Han, we said that word at least 300 times.
This guy says trade me here in a sec. He wants to give me a donation. He gave me, oh my god, he's giving me a big like care package. Oh my, thank you so much, man. 50 manta rays, 10 prayer pots, 20 range pots. Thank you, dude. Dude, this guy's my actual hero. This actual hero.
It worked better than we expected, to be honest. I think Settled at one point got like a whole care package from some dude. He gave him like 260K. He's got him set up for his rebuild that we used for this challenge instead. Didn't need to rebuild anything. Dude's never used a bank or traded in his life, so it was very, very cool for him. Actually, I think that might have been the highlight, is Settled seeing a trade screen. That was cool. That was cool for him.
Second dude dressed like you rebuilding in the last 30 minutes. Oh no, they're on to us, dude. No. What a coincidence. That's crazy. You know, I bet you right now everyone is over there at Revs getting $1 million statuettes and getting alkables that probably make as much money as we will in 10 hours. But the 40 minutes that I spent begging with Jimmy are 40 minutes that you will never take away from me.
46 death runes. That's massive right now. Actually,
There's
huge
only
for the
one guy here.
Actually, huge for the account. Runex.
Please leave all your shit, man. I'm begging you, leave all your shit, please, man.
I used to get pissed at people who would take my neck reel drops. Like, honestly, I would get so annoyed. I'd be like, dude, like, just let me do this in peace. I mean, now I totally get it. It's actually really good money, and I'd recommend it to anyone.
Last time on the Gielinor Games, I was like, okay, I need to improve my thing, find something that's consistent. Because I thought my eclectics would be good, but I didn't take into account, obviously, that impling jar.
I'm going 2K server just for the last few minutes, just because I need an instant world. We're just getting kind of middle ground items, you know, we're getting a lot of bracelets, we're getting a lot of dragon daggers, some rune kite shields, basically just like everything's keeping me just above the threshold of what I would be making nature rune crafting, so it's enough to justify staying here. We think we're kind of ahead here from everyone else, but we're not certain that we're going to be in first place.
I'm calling you to 363. It's time, motherfucker.
Oh no! Oh shit! 363 coming in hot.
Please say we can kill this. Please say we can kill this. When you kill a revenant, the rev boss has a chance of spawning. Now, this could be the game changer. It has a guaranteed drop of a 500k emblem and a chance at a 1 mil one. Teams normally win this challenge if they get a big ticket item, and that might just be our ticket to the first place in this challenge. This is going to be the difference.
Surely. Yeah, we get 500k from this.
It's 500 or a mil.
Yeah, 500 or a mil.
Holy shit, yeah, that mil would be so big. Come on, think big. Please give us the 1 mil. The 1 mil.
Come on, I'm begging. I'm begging.
It can be 500k or 1 mil. Please let it be 1 mil.
Just one time for the boys.
Come on, Jagex. What did I get? Totem, what's that one? What's that one? What's that one? It is the mil? It's the 1 mil one. It's the 1 mil one.
Yes, let's go.
No way.
That's so good. The red boss went down pretty easy with our setups. The magic short bows were going in, especially with the amulet of avarices. Luckily enough, we managed to get the 1 mil emblem. At that point, we thought we were pretty much a shoo-in for the win.
Welcome back, you guys, from a very intense challenge. Lots of unique methods were done today to earn your team some gold pieces. Now, before we get to the winners and losers, I first have some big news. For the first time this season, today's banning will be a double elimination banning.
Ooh.
2 people will be going home today in the form of a 2 versus 2 elimination game. The partner you had for today's challenge will be the partner you have for the banning if you get nominated.
Today is a double elimination, and I'm attached at the hip to the guy with the biggest target on his back. I'm worried.
Skill specs. If you get chosen to go into the banning today, you'll get to choose someone in here to go in with you as your teammate.
Oh, okay, alright. Oh, God. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Okay.
I hope you guys are happy with the amount of GP you made. Let's start with the team that earned the least amount of GP. Unfortunately, skill specs, you were by yourself today, and it puts you at quite a large disadvantage. Fortunately for you, you did not earn the least amount of gold.
Nice. Respect.
That title goes to Team Hanani and Sinferna, who earned a total of 366k between the two of them.
I'm surprised.
Oh. Hanani and Sinferna, you both will be unable to vote in today's banning votes, and your team will have 1 vote heading into the votes as well. I'm very sorry, guys, but would you mind sharing your method with everyone?
Has to be Flex.
Take it away. Tell them what we did.
It was my idea. We used your unusual moneymaker suit. We picked up sturgeon. I was cutting sturgeons up.
I'm not even upset. That's insane.
Yeah.
Me and Han saturated the RuneScape market with caviar. We double-handedly drove down the price of caviar. All of these other teams, they are all thinking inside the box, whereas we are not only thinking outside the box, we are so far out of the box that we can't even see the box at this point.
We thought we were doing well. I'll be 100% honest. We thought we were fine. We did not expect everyone else to get millions. I was so proud of this sturgeon. I convinced Sin to do it too, so I feel kind of bad. The whole time I was hyping it up, and she's like, I guess I'll go with your idea.
At the end of the day, even during the challenge, me and Han had so much fun. I think we had pretty good teamwork. It's not like it was only Hannah's fault, you know. I could have maybe tried being a bit more vocal about what I wanted to do. No ill will against Han. She was great. She's lovely.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, you ruined it for us, man.
That's a bad player right there.
I mean, it's unfortunate. I can't say anything. I was trying to convince Torvesta that we should play it safe and fill baskets up with apples. Who am I to talk? How can I judge these guys? So do what you want to do.
3 teams earned above 1 million GP in today's challenge, a huge increase from last year's money-making challenge. For Toso and Torvesta, Bodhi and Foe, and Will and Victim.
God damn.
Well done, guys. The thing is, there was a team that earned above 3 million GP, and that team was Solo Mission and Eviescape, who earned 3.1 million GP as a team in a single hour from scratch.
Holy.
What did you guys do? How did you guys do this?
Won! Oh, I was getting baited so hard. I genuinely thought that we weren't going to win this challenge, but we have. We've come out on top, finally winning a money-making challenge. And that's 3 wins out of 4 weeks this season of Gielinor Games. I'm safe. That's all I care about. I'm safe for another week with my boy Eviescape. And this banning is going to be very interesting.
We take the W, and at this point, Solo Mission and I working together. He's had 3 victories. I've had 2. He's had a banning win. I've had 1. No one is going to be able to beat us in this competition. The only way they're going to do it is if they split us up. And I have to be careful, as he is a snake. We might be together now, but you never know what's going to happen.
Absolute domination. Solo and Evie, congratulations, you two are safe from the banning, and you can also now nominate 1 team to send directly into the banning.
The mega team of Eviescape and Solo Mission. Solo Mission lives a couple 100 miles away from me. I could smell him through Discord. The guy stinks. The guy reeks. All he does is sit at home. 1 minute he's selling bloody nails at the G, making 300 mil an hour, and then 1 minute he's killing revs, making like 10 mil an hour, despite the fact we did the exact same money-making method, and we got nowhere close to him. So I don't know how he does it.
Bodhi and Foe and Victim and Will, your teams placed 2nd and 3rd place respectively, which means all 4 of you will have 2 votes each heading into today's banning votes. I am very curious to see how today's island votes will turn out. Good luck voting.
So Solo and I have to decide who is going in. We are messaging before anyone goes into the banning, and my entire alliance is voting for Framed and 8sat. We know that they're together with Jimmy and Settled, and if they go in, we can send in Jimmy and Settled. That is 4 people from one alliance in together, and we get rid of 2 of them.
So I talked with Framed and we both agreed that one way or another, he's going in unless we meet 2 conditions. Number 1, we make sure that one other team has more votes than him. And number 2, if we make number 1 come true, Solo Mission has to convince Eevescape not to put Framed in because Eevescape has a grudge from the last season.
It's never a good day when Solo Mission has the golden crown. But he is partnered with Eevescape, so I'm hoping he doesn't do the dirty. It's a double elimination, so this is a big week.
Yeah, so I think Framed is the one that announced that I was going into the banning last week, so I've got a bone to pick with him, so I'm going to vote for him on this one.
I put forth Framed and 8sat. That's just what's been handed down from the higher powers. Apparently there are some alliances at play, and I am just playing into those because I think it's a good banning.
I've been told to do Sinferna and Hannah. I'm out to get revenge on who got Sea Engineer out, just because I like Sea Engineer. So I've been talking to Framed, and Framed says that it was Eevescape's team, and I obviously can't vote for Eevescape, so we'll do the next best thing, someone who's in their alliance. So that's the mindset, Sue. Boom! Send them into the bin.
My thought process here is like, it's a duo elimination. If it's a double elimination, I'm gonna guess that it's probably a PvP challenge. So I'm gonna say Torvesta and Virtuoso. You know, no hard feelings.
All right, mate. I'm gonna whack them both on Mr. It's Will, mate. You can enjoy the banning if he gets put in.
Framed and 8sat. It's just what the alliance decided. I feel like, yeah, Frame's a good PKer, and he's also a good all-rounder. And also, he's part of that alliance, so you know what I mean? We're slowly killing them off. That's the plan.
I have decided to send in Framed and 8sat. We're trying to break up that beady little American alliance. And if we do this, and if everything goes to plan with who I think the 2 winners are going to send in, then I should be safe for a really long time.
Sinferna, because she's already got a vote.
Framed and 8sat.
Sinferna and Hanani.
Sinferna.
I've made a deal with the devil. I have aligned with a very sketchy alliance to try to save myself, and as a result, I will be voting Sinferna's team with both votes.
I'm going to be casting my vote for Sinferna. It is purely a defensive play because I am almost positive that I'm going to be sent in to the elimination. The only way I'm safe this week is by voting those 2 in, and I'm pretty sure that they are actually in an alliance against me, so getting those 2 out will help.
Welcome back from the island. Let's see how today's votes played out. We once again have an incredibly close vote. 4 out of the available 7 teams received votes. Will and Victim, your team received 2 votes.
Whoa.
Torvesta and Virtuoso, your team also received 2 votes. Framed and 8sat and Sinferna and Hanani, your teams received a combined 15 votes. One of your teams had 3 votes more than the other.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Coming in last doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be put into elimination, so that's kind of what we were counting on. I did express to my massive alliance that I was a bit nervous, and they're like, nah, don't worry, Sin, we got your back. Like, there's no way you're going to get voted out because we were all voting for Framed. They're like, nah, the homies got you. So I was feeling okay. I was feeling all right.
Receiving 9 votes and going into the 4th banning of the season is Sinferna and Hanani.
All right.
What? Little did I know that whatever other giant alliance there is deciding on voting for me and Han. I don't know the exact reasoning why, because we are just so non-threatening, but I honestly don't know. I just don't understand the reasoning for why it was us.
Framed and 8sat barely scraping by on that vote. You guys are safe for now. Hanani and Sinferna, both of you will be heading in as a duo into your first ever banning.
Behind the scenes, we're trying to get Framed going. If I had a vote, and if I didn't have the auto vote on me, we would have been fine. So I think that's what f***ed Dust is coming last again.
Solo Mission and Eevescape, it's now up to you guys to decide which team will be going in against them.
We find out that Hannah and Sinferna are going into the banning. This is the worst possible scenario for us. They are two people from my alliance. The only reason they go in is because of the people that come in the second and third place, get those extra votes. They are so important to get this year.
I have a massive dilemma right now. I'm cozy with Eevescape's side, but I'm also cozy with Framed, Settled, Jimmy, 8sat on that side. So I'm trying to play both sides at once right now, and I know Eevescape is going to be gunning for them, but maybe I can show my loyalty to Framed and he'll have my back in the future challenges. However, I don't want to alert Eevescape to all this, so I need a good plan right now.
Who's it going to be?
So me and Eevescape were talking for a long while. We've obviously got a lot to discuss, and we ended up just settling on who we thought was the best team that we could vote for. And we've decided that team is Be the Victim, and it's Will.
I knew it. I knew this guy was going to do it.
I'm sorry, Will, but like, it's just so hard when like you're at odds.
We got this. We got this, Luke. Don't worry. Let me log back in.
Nice knowing you.
This guy took 20 minutes. Funny enough, I've had this history of the last few episodes with Solo Mission, right? And I knew this guy was going to send me in. You know, like I was telling Luke, I was like, dude, you better get ready because like once I saw who was immune, it was like EV, Solo, Bodhi, Foe. I was like, I'm definitely the next person up on like the target list where people are like, all right, we're going to get this guy out. And so I told him, I was like, dude, get ready because I think we're going to have to do a challenge. And he was like, nah, dude, we don't have any enemies. We don't have any enemies. We're fine.
So I cast my 2 votes. The person I voted for went in, and then the guy in my alliance immediately sent me into the banning not 2 minutes later. So my vote went fine, but I immediately got snaked, and I am not happy about it.
What is going on, bro? Your guys, you don't have them under control, I swear.
Dude, what the hell is going on?
They are doing a madness.
Okay, who the do we send in then?
With all the votes this year, it's so confusing, and Evie's getting a little bit confused, which is perfect for me. I'm going to pile on this pressure. Let's get It's Will and Victim in. I have no idea who they're allied with, but it makes me look good to Frame that I didn't get him in, and it also makes me look good for Eevescape that wasn't gunning for his alliance. So, sow the seeds of confusion right now. I am gunning for these two. So, who are you saying is in the other alliance? Jimmy and Settled, Framed, and 8sat?
I think it's Jimmy, Settled, Framed, 8sat in the other alliance.
Yeah. What about Will and Victim? Do you have those guys?
We don't have those guys, but they're with no one, so it's like...
I don't think they are with no one though, because how the are your guys in the banning? I think they must be in that other alliance as well.
Well, I mean, why would people vote for them? I think it's just because they came last. I think it would be solo people going, oh, they came last, they've already got votes. That's our best chance.
Will and Victim are the strongest duo that we could have voted for, so it makes sense to put them in. It doesn't upset people I'm making friends with, and it's a perfect solution for me. I'm sorry it has to be that way.
It's Will and V the Victim, another pair of new players also going into their first ever banning. Today is going to be a rookie showdown.
I think everybody is a lot more guarded. I feel it's a lot more hostile. There's a little bit of tension in the air. No one knows who's voting for who, so it makes it all a little bit more interesting.
I'm here representing all the people who don't have their fire cape. Everyone who bank stands for 5 minutes every day, they're my people, and I'm going to show them that even with zero skill in this game, we can still win.
Now, today has been all about throwbacks to Season 2. We were in duo pairs, we recreated a challenge from last season, so it only makes sense that in today's banning, we do the exact same thing we did last time, which is why today, you guys will be playing PK to stay. Both teams must use the GP they earned during today's challenge to buy gear and supplies to PK with.
Ah, god damn it. Alright, okay. Well, it was a good one.
200k versus what?
God.
Other teams. Inferno, you won the Battle Royale, let me remind you.
This time around, you'll be limited to 3 Saradomin brews each, but the rest of the gear you decide on is totally up to you. You'll then fight it out in Clan Wars. The team that kills both players on the other team first will win the banning and stay in the game. Losing team is out of the Gielinor Games.
If I had have known this was the challenge, I would have literally sent myself in and done the job myself. Taken the immunity for next week and just run with it.
This is either going to be the biggest stomp in Gielinor Games history or the biggest surprise we've ever seen. I'll meet both teams in Clan Wars and we'll get started.
These guys, their gear might be Chanel and ours might be Walmart, but what they don't have and what they will never have is our hearts. Its will at the end of this challenge is going to be its was. Be the victim will be a victim.
You know, I'm just saying, if you're a betting man at home, you see its will be the victim. I think you know where to put the smart money. You know what I'm saying? If you want to pause the video right now, place a couple bets, maybe come back after, you'd be wise.
I remember this challenge very vividly, and I know the meta is to bolt rag with a bunch of stamina potions, so they're still in for a chance here, even though they have less money to spend on gear.
Henani and Sinferna, Will and Victim, 2 of you will be receiving immunity today, and the other 2 will be heading home. The last team standing wins. Your fight starts now.
And we run clockwise, we focus Will, and if you're not being targeted, press smite.
Yeah.
You're just gonna stick together, right?
Yes.
So they're probably gonna focus you, so I'll press smite if not. We weren't gonna win with raw stats. We had to get lucky and we had to get creative. So we came up with a plan of just bip and run. And that's all we were gonna do. So we got summer pies, we got a stamina, and we were just gonna try and keep our distance and pray.
The play here is just, I think we just stick together no matter what.
True.
As long as we're always hitting the same target, I think we'll be ahead.
Just keep our range up, I think. Actually, I could probably keep it off till we see them.
I get voted into this banning with Will, my boy. We have some experience in the wilderness. We know how to tank. We're thinking we got a great gear setup. We got a great team, and there's pretty much no way we can lose.
Oh, I see them. I see them.
There they are. All right.
Okay.
This one's Will.
Attack Suede.
Yeah, attack Suede. Well, go. All right, you're being focused. I'm going to smite.
It looks like I think they're the same setup we are, but they just have like rune instead of barrows, right? If they're smiting, honestly, we just hit whoever's smiting.
Okay, bolt on Annie. Back on Annie.
Swap to whichever one.
Well, we knew that like we weren't fighting like experienced PKers, so we were both just kind of thinking like, okay, if we target one of them, they'll probably panic, and we did target Annie.
Oh, they're focusing me. Shit. They got fancy bolts too. All right, just keep focusing Will and try to keep our distance because he's got a DDS.
I'm like hard focusing Hanani, and she's eating like constantly. So like I really think we should just stay on her at this point.
If you get the chance to spec off prayer, just send it. We could definitely combo one of them out. If we both hit them with the DDS off prayer, we have a huge chance to just kill one straight up. Their defense bonus is not that high.
Oh, I hit her at 33. Oh my god, I'm demolishing.
Oh, I don't know why I ran up to them. I gotta switch.
Yeah, stay distance as much as you can. He's gonna attack you with eat up.
I'm coming.
Pray melee. They've got skimmies as well. Our basic strategy was to bolt rag, stay together as much as we could, and try to keep a gap between us and them as much as we could. Obviously, our gear isn't gonna be as good as them, so we're gonna need to focus one person and hopefully just get one down.
I'm not even attacking. I'm literally just running. I'm just running. It doesn't even fucking matter.
Honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm getting huge bolts on Hanani. She's dead. She's out.
Yeah, we have to focus the same one. Just swap to mine. Go on Hanani. I'm gonna go in for a spec in a second.
God, I can't believe it. Can't believe she's alive. We both brought DSIM and DDS in place of 2 anglers, and I think that, you know, just causing them to have to change prayers really was like enough to stir the pot and just get plenty of like free hits.
You know what? That's a good plan. I'm just gonna keep running.
We're just taking it to the chin and living in the moment, and I was trying to shot call as much as I could and just try to stay as calm as I could.
I have no food left.
Wait, what? How do you not have any? Seriously?
Because I'm taking so much shit.
No,
I got a few.
Yeah, they're both hard focusing me. Pretty cringe.
If you can't get in range, just hit the other one. It's fine. Just always be hitting one of them.
Okay, stacks in. Back to sin.
We have nothing. We have no way to fight back. I mean, I've lasted a lot longer than I expected here.
We were laughing because we didn't bring any staminas, and they both brought a stamina potion. So they were just like, they actually had a nice advantage of being able to outrun us.
They don't have any run though, so if that happens to come up, we're all right.
Do we swap Sinferna here? I'm completely out of energy. I can't catch Hannah.
I was trying to keep my spirits up, but I think I was just spending most of the time apologizing. I feel so bad for Sin. If she had anyone else, she would have had a chance, but it was my idea to have the sturgeons that were thrown in a PvP challenge that I'm the worst at. She bit the bullet hard.
I think Hannah's out. I think she's out here.
Well, I'm not out yet. I'm not out yet. Oh god, now I'm out. Now I'm out. Alright.
Yeah, she's dead. She's dead. Nice.
Okay, just hard focus.
Okay, we should be good here. We just gotta swap Sinferna.
Eat up. I'm literally gonna brood a 115 right now and then repaw it and just go.
Wait, how much do you have left? How much food do you have?
Luke had like a full inventory of food because they would like only hit me the entire time. Once Hanani was down, he just traded me and gave me like 8 more anglers because he hadn't eaten a single piece of food.
Yeah, no, 8's totally fine. I can give you all 8 of these. I have all my brews. We're good.
We just traded mid-match and just we're like getting our gear sorted, and then we're like, all right, let's go find her. We got this.
I believe in you. Even though they have significantly better gear.
I'm just gonna try seeing if I can make them like run around.
They are out of runs, so you could probably whittle them down. They're just sticking at the bottom. The only way you can win now is by just flicking a little bit and running away. Maybe even switch to long range.
We just see Sinferna break out into a run and just disappear off our mini maps, and we're sitting there with our clunky ass granite shields on, weighing like 70 kilos each, just walking around 0 energy. Like, what on earth is happening right now?
This is so funny.
We can prolong our death.
This is actually hilarious. Like, how is this?
All you gotta do is put 1 bullet in them every 10 minutes, and there's nothing I can do.
No, she's not even using prayer. I'm on long range right now. Yeah, I'm on long range.
Dude, they must have brought multiple stamps. There's no way that was just 1 pot. I don't have enough energy to chase here.
I respect it. It's grimy, but listen, it's the play.
Where on earth could she possibly be? Just trying to hunt her down, finish this thing, and of course we just can't find her. I don't know if any of y'all have played Age of Empires or like StarCraft, where you beat someone and you're like, GG, you're waiting for them to give up. And they've got this one little like villager or drone or whatever, just going to the farthest corner of the map to lay down more buildings and just rat you. You just cannot find them. That was me and Will.
Getting so many bolts off, and she's just like she's tanking everything.
Never give up. Fight till the bitter end. Waste their time as long as possible.
Yeah, straight
They're
up.
kicking us out. You waste their time.
I'm hitting so many zeros. It's so grim. All right, big hit for me too. Combo. Oh.
No. Oh.
Dead.
Noobs. Oh, good stuff, dude.
I love that we said GG and GF, and she said noob.
Good shit.
Amazing.
Let's go. That's the teamwork making the dream work, baby. That's us. Ultimately, Will and I realized that they weren't going to have enough money to do anything but rag range. And when we have, I think, about 4 times as much money as they do, and we just copy their setup, we were really confident. We figured it'd be a pretty easy win.
Great banning, you guys. Will and Victim, congratulations on winning. You both have earned yourselves an Amulet of Power, which guarantees immunity from next week's banning.
I'm honestly stoked to take another dub, you know what I mean? Winning the last 2 weeks challenges and then winning my first banning. It's nice. I'm happy to just chill next week, most of all. I mean, that seems like the most enjoyable part is just like the stress that I underwent today means I get to relax next week. Shout out to all the viewers at home, you know? We can just chill next week.
You guys can rejoin the group.
I am definitely the kind of person who will hold a grudge. 100%. And knowing that solo mission and EVscape threw me in is definitely going to sit there in the back of my mind. I don't want to openly attack them. But if there comes a time where I'm a deciding vote, I might remember this. I might remember getting thrown in here. We'll see how the game plays out from there.
Sinferna and Hanani, you guys did the best you could with what you had. I think you guys learned a very valuable lesson here today. Never trust a soup guide.
You know what? There's only one person to blame here, and that's the person who made me do this in the first place. So if I could put you in the banning, I would.
Do you two have any final words?
No, it's been real. I've had fun for the time I've been here. And
Get rid of Solo.
Burn
him to the ground. Get rid of Solo as fast as you can. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's still here, and he should have been gone episode 1. I think he's just too good. He just keeps winning. Someone's got to bring that man down. Someone's got to throw a game to get rid of him.
Nani and Sinferna are gone. Eviescape is sad. I'm not that sad. They're new to the game, and I don't have too many links with them. I'm suspicious about what Tasty, Zoe, Sinferna, all those guys be getting up to, so it is a pretty good result for me, if I do say so myself.
It's been fantastic having both of you on the season. We're going to miss you here, and I'm sure your fans will as well. Both of you take care.
It's been a blast, honestly. Definitely been one of the coolest experiences that I've had, just being a part of the community and just getting to interact with all these content creators that I've been looking up to for years and years. I hope the viewers will enjoy the show.
I'm just happy to be here. I never thought I would make it past the preseason, and here I am in episode 4, so I've done better than 9 Rain, and that's all that matters.
Well, what an interesting day. Solo and Evie taking home the crowns, Will and Victim snagging the amulets of power, and 2 rookies out of the game. We are now down to 15 players.
If you have the freedom to do anything in the game and you decided to pick up Leaping Sturgeon and cut it for caviar, I don't really know what to say. It is a shame to lose Sinferna because that is -1 in the alliance and we're already weak as it is. We don't have the power in the banning, so it's not looking good. We have to win next week.
What an amazing double elimination for us. That's 2 people, Sinferna and Hanani. 2 people that are not on our alliance, that are just out of the game now and can't vote against us. I feel like we just have a hand in so many places right now, so many votes that we control. No one can really challenge our power in the game right now.
You've all done well to make it this far, but we still have a bit longer to go. Hopefully next week, all of you can boss around the challenge and snag yourself a win. I'll see you all again very soon.
I think I picked the right person today. I'm hoping that maybe he'll return that favor some day since he got some free immunity today. I gotta say, I'm excited for the next one, but I'm kind of worried.
With Sinferna and Hanani out, our alliance lost 2 big members. Zoe and I we talked over a little bit, and we made the decision to officially become agents of chaos, right? We're gonna be playing both sides. We are telling both Framed and Eviescape that we are here for both of them. I am not loyal to anyone but myself. I just want to make sure everybody is confused.
Solo Mission did DM me after the challenge, and he said, wow, I guess you weren't actually allied with Evie after all. I believe you now. He thinks I'm in every alliance under the sun, man. I know that I'm someone that he fears in this competition. I know that means he's going to use every opportunity to get rid of me. To that I say, may the best man win. I got a feeling I'll outlast him.